angels, and welcome back to my channel. So this makeup look actually might be a little bit familiar. It is the makeup look that I wore in my August favourites video, and I had so many comments on that video to recreate the makeup look, and I have finally got round to filming it. I am really sorry it's taken me so long to get this up, but I am here today to show you exactly how I got this makeup look. I am wearing the same top and earrings that I wore in that video because I wanted it to look as similar as possible for you guys. So yeah, if you would like to see how I got this makeup look, then please keep watching.
So I'm starting off with kind of prepping my skin, so I'm using the Moisture Surge and the Murad Protecting Shield all over my face, and for lip balm I'm actually using the Best Damn lip mask all over my lips because I was going to go in with a liquid lipstick and this works best with it. For foundation I'm going to be using the Fresh Nude foundation by The Body Shop, and I'm using the shade 050, which is actually a little bit dark for me, so I'm using this lightening shade adjusting drops also by The Body Shop, and this basically per drop lightens your foundation by half a shade. So I'm using a couple of drops into this foundation which I'd already put onto my hand, and it makes my foundation suit my skin really well, and I can make it even lighter by adding more drops. And the one thing that I really like about this foundation is it's very similar to the MAC Face and Body, but it has SPF in it, so it's great for day-to-day wear, and it also has a little bit better coverage too, and it's also very lightweight as well, which is definitely up my street. Next thing, it was time to do my brows. I will leave my brow routine in the info box as always, and then moving straight onto my eyes. I'm using the Too Faced Shadow Insurance in Lemon Drop on my eyelids, and I feel like this may be going off a little bit because it's not making my eyeshadow last as long, but I'm definitely going to fix that. So for eyeshadow, I'm first going in with Opal Shimmering Skin Perfector, and I'm just putting that onto my brow bone as a really gorgeous highlight. I absolutely love this shade. And then I'm going in with the eyeshadow Sketch by MAC, and I'm putting this all on my eyelid, and I'm really packing this colour on. It's a very gorgeous, slightly shimmery, purpley maroon shade, very similar to the top that I'm wearing. And here you can see me just packing this away, and then right at the end making sure that the kind of area is nice and rounded off and both eyes are as even as possible. Then taking this shade here, which is called Embark, which is also by MAC, I am basically helping blend those lines out from the Sketch shade onto my eyelid with a fluffy brush. And here you can just see me blending away, making sure that both eyes look as similar as possible, and at the end going in with a clean fluffy brush to make sure everything is seamless. Next, it's time to take my Perversion eyeliner, and I am going in and tightlining both my upper and lower waterline. I really wanted a bit of intense eye for this look, which is why I did the lower waterline as well. Next up, I'm taking the They're Real Push-Up Liner in the shade Purple. Now, this can be really difficult to use. I definitely struggle with it every time I pick it up, which is why I don't pick it up very often, but it is super long lasting, and it is a gorgeous purple shade. And I basically just work in small steps and take the product out on the back of my hand and then kind of help put the wing in place and build the colour up. So once I was happy with that, I put some mascara on. Here I'm using the Lash Sensational Mascara. As always, you guys know this is my favourite mascara, so I'm just putting a layer of this on and then going on top with my Huda Beauty lashes in the shape Giselle. And I'm really pinching the lash band to my lashes because this was going to make my eyelashes last a lot longer. Next up, it's time for concealer, so I'm using the Naked Skin Concealer and popping this on the usual places that I like to conceal and highlight my face. So under my eyes, my forehead, the bridge of my nose, and around my mouth before blending all of that away with my damp beauty blender. Next, I moved on to contour, and for the contour I actually used the shade adjusting drops in the darkening formula. And I personally have been doing this a lot recently just because it is super lightweight. Although it's really pigmented, you don't really feel any kind of heaviness or cakiness on the skin. So here I'm just putting this on with a concealer brush in the usual areas that I like to contour my face, and I'm blending that all away as well. And as you can see, when I'm blending, it just gives your face like that really sun-kissed, natural looking contour. It's nothing too major, it's nothing too harsh, and I find that it's really good to do even if you want to skip the bronzer as well. But I love the cool toned brown shade of it. Next up, we're setting all of those areas. So I'm taking my Kick-Ass powder by Soap & Glory, and I'm just setting all the areas where we applied the Naked Skin highlighter, and not highlighter, concealer, and then moving on to grabbing my Kevyn Aucoin Sculpt powder and just putting that on top of the areas where we placed the darker shade adjusting drops by The Body Shop, and this is just going to set everything in place and it's not going to budge. For blush, I wanted to use a really pinky colour to match the lipstick that we were going to wear. So I'm popping this Physicians Formula blush onto my cheeks just to give them a really nice pinky look to them. And for highlighter, I'm just going to use the same Becca Opal highlighter on the usual places of my face, so the tops of my cheekbones, and you guys, the glow on this is just beautiful. And then I'm also putting this on the bridge of my nose, the tip of my nose, and also my Cupid's bow. Then I'm taking the shade Sketch again, and I'm just kind of like smoking this out ever so slightly on my lower lash line. Again, this is just to balance out the top and bottom part of my eyes. You guys know I love doing this as well. And then once I was done with that, I added a little bit of the same Lash Sensational mascara onto my lower lashes. And once I was done with that, I then moved on to, what am I moving on to? I believe it's my lips. I'm just taking the MAC Whirl Lipstick and I'm putting that all over my lips. I'm doing quite a good coat of this on my lips, and then I'm going over the top with my Stila liquid lipstick in the shade Bellissima. You guys again know I love this as well, and I'm putting this on first before blending it all away with a lip brush, and this lipstick is going to be lasting me all day. And this, you guys, is the final look. It's the look that I was wearing in my August favourites video. So sorry again that it took me so long to get this up, but I really hope you guys do enjoy this makeup look. It's definitely fall/autumn appropriate because of the eyes, and you can always switch the lipstick up to something dark or something nude to match your mood. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I guess that's all for now, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye!